it took me forever to get into this fucking candy store. How dare you tell me how many pieces of candy I can eat? And what I mean by that, guys, is that men have to earn their value to be able to enter this candy store and this abundance. Women don't. So it's easy for women to sit there and say, just have a drink. Or I don't fuck, what, you shouldn't fuck that girl. Or you shouldn't do that. If a man has to bust his ass to be able to gain this value, he's not going to sit there and have one piece of candy. But you guys, I've said it before, privilege is invisible to those that have it. So you guys can sit there and say, just be restrained. Have one piece of candy, blah, blah, blah. That's easy for y'all to say because you guys have had opportunities thrown at you since you were 18. That is what I mean when I say women can't tell men what to do with their dicks, because you guys don't have that right to tell a guy that because you haven't earned your value.
And also, they don't understand that we're different. I get it. For you, it seems strange because you would never do that. You really love a man, but for us, natural. It's just biology.
Yeah.
Here's what it is.
Okay.
Does that make sense with the restraint thing?
No, I understand. Yeah.
So that's why when, you know, like, no offense, like her, right? I'll be honest with you. You're 18 years old, you're fairly incompetent, you don't know shit about life. But you're over here telling a multi-millionaire that's traveled all over the world I haven't learned biology as if you are in the same level. You're not. And here's another thing, too. What I've noticed about women. Women don't understand hierarchies. See, men quickly understand hierarchies. Man walks in a room, he's a multi-millionaire, that guy's successful, this guy owns a company, blah, blah, blah. Shut the fuck up and listen to what that guy has to say. Because men understand hierarchies right away. Women don't, though. And that's fine. You guys judge hierarchies off of looks. Oh, who's the baddest bitch in this room? You guys don't give a fuck if Oprah walks in the room because I'm hotter than her. Who cares? Right? Women don't judge hierarchies the same way. Men have established hierarchies, which is why men are better when it comes to a lot of different things because we understand this stuff. And there's also, the unspoken violence potential that might come into play. Right? But I just find it interesting that women are able to do and say certain things and be in certain situations and not understand it. Like, some of you guys right here, I'll be honest with y'all, are fucking nobodies. Nobody knows who y'all are, right? And you guys are here on a podcast where we got 1 million plus subscribers, we got 20,000 plus people watching, etc. It's a great opportunity for you. Yet, some of the girls here are speaking as if they're in a position of authority.
Yeah.
I don't care what you gotta say. What the fuck? Whose podcast are you on? But this is what I mean when I say most women don't respect most men. Even men that literally, eclipse them when it comes to status and, notoriety. But that's the world that we live in, where a majority of women don't respect the majority of men. That's the truth.
That's fine.
If she treats me like this, imagine how she treats a plumber. Imagine how she treats a police officer. Imagine how she treats a regular guy working a blue-collar job that's making the world run.
That's not true.
Yeah, that's cap. No.
Right, because nothing you say is
It's true.
I didn't say
You put yourself on his level and say, I have an A in biology in high school.
Literally, because he asked a question about biology, and I was like, I know biology. I have an A in biology.
No, man. You know more about biology than
It's not like I just randomly said
longer
that.
than you, traveled the world, had many experiences, you know more than him.
No, I was asking him the question. He was asking me the question.
That's chill.
But that's what also they propagate in the United States. It's feminism, It's the government who teaches us to be that. I'm not at all.
Gentlemen watching this podcast, I want to warn all of you. The most dangerous thing is when a woman thinks she's submissive, but she's not. Because they're fooling you and lying to you. They're telling you that they have what you want. And so they get you to come in, maybe even get you to marry them. Yep. But how could you say that you're submissive when you told us that you like a guy to put you on a pedestal? Ooh. If you're submitting, that means the guy is on the pedestal. So that doesn't even logically make any sense.
Yeah, I mean...
It's frozen.
I have another question as well.
My friend.
Yes, my friend.
My friend.
What do you want? Why you keep asking me questions?
My...
But you see, you can't negotiate with terrorists. Right? And the whole thing about women is that you want to love and respect them, but that's precisely why we want you guys to have friends, because a lot of the conversations that you want to engage in, like, we're not even vibing really. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can love a woman, but not like having a conversation with her that exceeds 20 minutes. while still loving her. You know what I'm saying? It's like,
true. Yeah,
it's like, oh damn, like you want to talk about like what's the shows you guys like, that vampire show? Like,
Vampire Diaries.
Yeah, it's like I showed my age. Yeah, bro.
that was crazy. Point is,
Buffy the Vampire. You know about that?
with women that true interest, like you guys start having conversations, like long ass conversations with us, and the whole time I'm like thinking, like, damn, like you're still talking, like you can't tell that I don't want to hear this, and magically you can't, because you're like sincerely thinking you're saying something important, and it might be, but that's more a conversation you have with your girlfriend that she can relate to you on. And the truth is, and now you're not gonna like this, but we're having a conversation with you here on this podcast in the debate, but in reality, in reality, we're not gonna be like having all these like debates and like, oh, should we do this? It's gonna be like, look, here's how the program runs. Yeah. Go ahead and get on this program. You know, like you can get right or you can get left, and I'm dipping. Okay, we're not about to go back and forth.
You can get right or you can get left.
Here's the good thing: if you're a real
You can get right or you can get left.
a man who's
That's a good one.
when I lay that plan out, you're like, man, that shit look kind of good. Why? Because I'm used to running and managing shit. Like, look at this fucking studio. It's crazy. Like, you think these men who put together a studio like this are incompetent and don't know how to manage and run shit? They do. Let them run shit, okay? And you have to understand your different areas of dominion. I'm not going to go to the grocery store with you and tell you, like, oh, don't get that food. Oh, I don't like that food. Like, nah. Get whatever food you think is most nutritious. And when you come home, I'm not going to tell you what I want to eat. Whatever you cook, that's what I'm going to eat. And I'm always going to be happy. I will never complain about it. That's your area of dominion. If we're going to interior decorate the house, frankly, I hate putting things on my walls. I like my walls completely naked. You heard me? Like my women. But if you want to put up art and what have you, yeah, here's the budget. Go get some bullshit. Put it on the walls. Like, frankly, I remember one time this chick got some art from Pottery Barn. I was like, this shit is so expensive. This shit is ugly as fuck. Never seen it one time. Because that's the shit you guys like to indulge in. And I'm going to let you do that. That's your area of dominion. But what we're not going to do is pretend as though like you're running something other than your mouth. So when it comes to your safety and security, I don't want your location, but before you leave out the house, I'm going to need a notice. And like really you should be asking permission, especially if it's after dark. Like if it's daytime, yeah, go do what you do. But if it's after dark, hey babe, I forgot one ingredient for this chicken tagine I want to make you, so I need to just run to the store real quick. Okay, how long you think you're gonna be? 20 minutes, fantastic. If you exceed 20 minutes, I'm like looking at my watch and shit, like, god damn, I gotta go get your body. Where the fuck is this bitch at? Like somebody like, get that my bitch. So the point is, those are the things I have to manage, and the reason I'm keeping track of your location or your whereabouts is not because I really care, because I don't. I only care when I have to go and tear somebody's fucking head off.
I think personally that asking for permission is a bit crazy, not gonna lie. But no, let me finish.
You ever heard of RAPE? That usually happens to the women who are unruly and going out alone into society. You never hear of cases on forensic files where there was a woman who was with a man who was victim of RAPE.
No, but okay.
It's always when she was out by herself doing something she had no business
Yeah,
doing.
amor, you didn't let me finish. So what I'm saying is, I don't think asking for permission is necessarily the right way to go about it, but I'll always let you know. Like, hey, I'm going to the store. But I'm not gonna be like, hey, can I go to the store?
Why?
Because I'm capable of making my own decisions as well. I don't need your permission.
Okay.
Shut up.
So if you choose to be with a man who is your leader, why have so much hubris that you would not submit your decision to him? Obviously, the fact that you're letting him know, we know you have the intention. Why can't you ask him? What if he knows something you don't know?
Because at the end of the day, I'm just my own individual. I feel like that my decisions are up to me.
Then just be single then. You're going to be single. Yeah, that's it. And when I say you're going to be single, that doesn't mean like you're never going to be with a man. Example A, you're going to get with a man, you might even get married, but eventually that independent streak is going to leave you independent.
The way that I see it,
I'm not single, so
the way that I see it is just, I think that it's important to update your man on what he's doing.
I was in Armenian for 5 fucking years. I'm trained.
Right. You were in a marriage, right? You were in a marriage, right?
I was in the marriage, yeah.
Okay. A marriage is supposed to continue. It's not like a season, you know, like,
Well,
oh yeah,
something happens, you know, like
What?
Didn't you have breakups before? You know, it's marriage or it doesn't matter.
Divorce and breakup are radically different.
It is, but you know, there is like 50% divorces in almost every country, so it happens.
Okay, so let me explain something to you.
But we didn't break up because I was not submitting or something. It was.
I actually have an interesting debate topic that I want to bring up.
Paul.
No.
But you see, you can't negotiate.
We'll go around. Why you do that? Let's go around.
George Bush.
What about you?
I don't know. Korea.
That's not a country. Carrying on.
Sorry, North Korea.
Thank you, love. Okay. That's saved.
Turkey and Senegal.
You like it black.
Italy, Australia, France.
Wait, have you been there before?
I've been to Italy, I lived in France. I've been to like 15 countries, and I lived in 6 countries, so.
I had husband in each
Okay. What about you?
Spain, Jamaica, DR.
What about you?
We
gave you one earlier.
South Korea, China, and Russia.
Can we get one more since she's in North Korea?
Madagascar.
Okay. You like
Geography expert as well?
You like animals,
I
huh?
have 2 names.
How'd you not
I just ain't been in school that long, so like. I knew it was a country. Argentina, Namibia, and Norwegian.
Namibia.
Namibia. I don't know if you say Thailand. English. I can say
Namibia, former German colony. She's trying to floss on us.
Okay.
All right. Stunt.
All right. What about you?
Germany, Australia.
No.
She said that.
No.
What, Germany?
And Australia was said
I said
right here.
No, I don't
You're
know.
scamming.
Well, if I was first, I was taking the Philippines.
Well, now you got one. You got
I don't know. You can try. I get it now. So I know.
Still got like
It's a vacation spot, like
Yeah,
Mexico.
Costa
If anyone
Rica.
says it, she can't use it. She can't use anything anyone said.
Yeah, go ahead.
Nothing anybody said.
Nothing, yeah. And if you did, don't worry, we'll say no, someone said that.
I don't know. Now I'm anxious.
Okay, work under pressure. You got
Have you ever had a black boyfriend?
No. Bro, you're not by yourself. I'm being honest. I just. But she got scared.
No.
You didn't skip me. I got it wrong. I get it now. I got it wrong. I said it's not my subject.
She named a bunch of
I'm
continents.
science and math over here. But I was in Costa Rica. Costa Rica, Panama.
Well, name 3. Go ahead. You got this. You had all this
Steal my
away.
background? Is that what you got across?
I went to Costa Rica.
No, she didn't say.
I didn't say Germany, but
Nobody said Germany?
So I got one.
All right. 2 more. Go ahead.
Did somebody say Italy?
Yes.
Yeah. She's been there, by the way.
She has.
Yeah, she's been there, yeah. I mean, think soccer.
Man, she ain't listening to nothing in the conversation, bro.
Me?
Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, that's why it makes sense why she said that stuff about the biology, because she ain't listening.
Yeah, shit, I don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
You got this. Thanks.
We think soccer, man.
I don't really watch stuff.
You want to call in some help?
Call it.
Call a friend.
Yo, what is the school in Hawaii? God damn, it makes us fail in you.
I'm in Hawaii. Oh, what the hell? Okay.
2 more, you got this. 2 more.
I don't know, vacation spots?
Go ahead, name them. 2.
But you need a passport.
Passport.
Yeah, that's what I thought about.
Nah, you name continents. Be quiet.
I know, but I have to get my passport.
Go ahead.
We love Jones breakfast sausage so much, we just have to share it with our kids. We get ours in the bigger Jones resealable bag.
But Jenny's got a microwave in her dorm.
I do, and Jones always reminds me of home.
Breakfast better with Jones.
What's that?
Oh, I said Mexico.
I know you can't hear me.
You can't do it.
Okay.
Different one.
What's the #1 spot for cocaine?
Oh, that's a good one.
I don't know.
Colombia.
No, you can't help out. You can't help out. You can't help out.
Makes you feel mad.
No. Two more. You got this. You got
I
this.
can't, bro. I can't listen to this.
Two more. You got this. Go ahead.
I really don't know. I can't think of any right now.
Like,
Yo, and she don't go fuck either. She's like, fuck it. You let me down, by the way. You let me down.
Yeah, man.
You should have me passport. Like, I know my passport.
Sister. Yeah, Black Queen,
You would
man.
have said passport. And all
Passport,
right,
you know what I'm saying, bro?
she's too intellectual.
I'm sorry, but if a guy picks me up in certain cars for a date, I'm just not going. Like, I'm just not going. Like, I'm sorry, but you can't tell me.
Leave my car alone.
This Prius, you're No, I'd rather not go on a date. I'm sorry. Like, I can tell by the car you drive what kind of person you're gonna be. And this is for the boys too. If y'all drive these cars, you need to reevaluate yourself.
Well, I don't like girls that wear those headphones. You don't got AirPods?
I understand wanting to be with a top tier guy who's super cool and drives a SRT, Hellcat, that's dope and all. But like, bro, how conceited is that? I only don't talk to the baddest asses. If your shit ain't doing the ice spice shake jiggle recoil, don't even get near me. People be like, what is your problem, dude? If I said something like that. Yeah. Well, she said, like, bro, even getting a car is like expensive and it's a privilege to even have a car. I didn't have a car for the long. I just got my first car. Like, what the fuck?
Because they want to show off to the either social media or their friends or their family, like, yeah, this is the guy I have and he drives this. It's expensive. When there could be other good qualities and other things you can like them for, but whatever.
Well, you can be an amazing person that has a small car. It doesn't make you any less of a person. And to be so shallow to think that your car determines someone's self-worth, such an idiotic way to
think. Like, if you already are driving a Tesla or something, the person talking to you guys have a car better than yours, it's okay, well then just go talk to your people.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I've never looked at somebody's, like, what they're driving and judge them based off that.
Mm-hmm.
It's also weird because, like, we're from a town where, like, it doesn't matter what car you have, this and that, and then we come to the LA land and it's like, oh yeah, everybody just has to have the coolest car, the coolest, you have to be doing this, you have to have this amount of money, and again, we don't even know followers. She could just be in Louisiana still saying, you better not be driving a Toyota Camry.
Hey, ma'am, and what are you driving?
Right, that's what I'm saying, unless she's driving anything crazy.
And are you going to give your man's a car? No. Like, what are you talking about?
Like, it's a tool, like, you got to make sure it's working and it's oiled, whatever, and as long as it's going, well, I don't want a girl like that, so see ya.
Yeah, someone who's judging me based off my vehicle.
Next.
Yeah, goodbye. That's funny.
I never take you. That's okay.
Why?
Because, bitch, you don't want to kiss me.
Whoa.
Yeah, can we kiss?
That breath.
Right now?
Whoa.
Yeah.
Just kidding.
How does that make you feel that I don't want to kiss you?
It just makes you a dumbass. Oh.
Me?
Yeah, you.
Why does it make me that for not kissing you?
Because anyone here would.
Are you sure about that? Really?
Yeah, I bet. Watch this. Will you kiss me for me?
Whoa, we can't do that.
She's just trying to sexually assault people.
Have a drunk dude say, watch this. Start going up to girls.
He'd be pepper sprayed in handcuffs.
He'd be back in a Ford Explorer in 4 minutes. 4 minutes. And he'd be tackled by 30 dudes. What are you doing?
But when women do it,
Funny.
It's a funny TikTok.
it's a funny TikTok. It's a backwards world.
At Firehouse Subs, a portion of every purchase helps provide life-saving equipment to first responders. We make our subs differently because our subs make a difference. Order yours for pickup online or on our app. Only at Firehouse Subs.
I'm sorry, but if a guy picks me up in certain cars for a date, I'm just not going.
Is this video
I'm just
repeating?
not going. Like.
Honestly, first even still, we still won't take you that seriously. That's just how it is.
So
for you, titties.
I tell girls, like, bro, if you're young and hot, lock a guy down because realistically speaking, like, use that to your advantage.
Hey.
You have the most negotiating power when you're young and attractive.
Myron, how many women have thrown away their one chance at true happiness by starting an OnlyFans? There are so many beautiful young women who could be married to a zillionaire. Nope, they want to sell pictures of the butthole for $4.99 per month. Unbelievable.
With a discount for the first time. Oh my God.
I have a question. What does doing OnlyFans or working in the clothes has to do with a girl, like being a good girl? Now?
Yeah, reputation.
A high-value man is not going to want to wipe up a woman who's done those things.
But it's always a story behind. They
don't care to hear your fucking stories, sis.
Exactly.
It's not only that, a woman is a reflection of a man. Think of Nina Agdal. Logan Paul is getting dragged because, well, now everyone knows that Nina, I call her Nina Ragdoll, because she's been fucking Ragdoll. And Logan Paul is getting clowned because of it, because his fiance is a super hoe. Once you start OnlyFans, once you start going on both parties and all that, you guys have to understand you're disqualifying yourself immediately from the kind of men you want. Just refrain from those activities, man. That's all I'm saying.
I think most women that do OnlyFans are not bad people. The problem is it's a perception. And the problem is as well is those videos are online forever. So let's say you meet a guy, he's actually into your legs a lot. He's like, you're gonna fuck online? It's kind of weird. It's like, what the fuck?
Yeah, or if you have kids with that person, and then your kids are gonna do that. You know what I mean?
And at that point, you're kind of like, yo, this chick's a hoe because she's getting fucked online. Even though you may be a good person, it's like the perception is really bad.
I think that's a really good point. I think that's a really good point, because it's like, I know these are bad people. It's not with saying any of these people are bad. It's fucking great. I mean, and to be honest, you know, if you can make money doing that, I was dealing with a girl the other week, and she was telling me she's just got a small Twitter account, and guys just send her money for like pictures and shit. If you can make money doing that, I don't blame anyone for doing that. It doesn't make you a bad person, but it is a problem when you're looking for that long term with the high value dude.
Yes.
I'm gonna put it to you guys this way: you guys are all attractive women here, at least most of you. You guys have been given, seriously, the attractive women, you have been given a lottery ticket. A lottery ticket. Chris Rock said this best: there's nothing more powerful than female beauty. He's 100% right. What you have to understand, ladies, is that you get your lottery winnings up front. You don't have to be a genius, you don't have to be a rocket science to get the highest value you can. Here's the problem. You can go to school and be a boss babe, but think about most of you guys are in your 20s. What percentage of the only one? They might have 90%, maybe get to 25, they're at 50%. By the time they get to 29, 30 years old, they don't have as much of that sexual currency. And when they start to notice the quality of the men hitting on them going down, or what Myron says, they start to buy their drinks, that's when women all of a sudden say to themselves, well, now I need to go out and find the man I need. Every time you go out and find a man you want for all the quote-unquote wrong reasons, you're using up a little bit more of your lottery money. And a lot of women think that they get lottery on the front and the back, and no, baby, no. If you're young and hot and you become a P-star, great. That's your winnings up front. If you're young and hot and you get married to a millionaire or billionaire, great. You cashed out. You have an annuity. So every woman, your sex is for sale. How much you demand for it is really up to you. If to get the pussy, you need a ring and a ceremony and all that. Guess what? Men are going to value you more. But if all they need is like cheap liquor and $5 chicken wings at the strip club, then guess what? You're not getting what you are. And a lot of women say, "Oh, I know my worth." Well, how old are you? I'm 39. No. You don't get your lottery winnings twice. Once you win you cash that ticket one time, ladies. One time. There's one, maybe two opportunities in your life where you meet a man, and a lot of you have met men that you could probably spend the rest of your life with, but because you didn't see them for who and what they really are, you passed them by. Think about the men. Think about this is really nice guys.
It's true.
Yep. Think about the men that have come in and out of your life, right? And the older you get, you start to think, man, I wonder what happened to Rodney in medical school. Man, I wonder what happened to Thomas in law school. A lot of women who get to their 30s and 40s, they say, well, the reason I'm not married is because I haven't found him yet. I haven't met him yet. No, you met about 5 of them when you were in your 20s, but you're too stupid to see because you're going after men that you want instead of men that you need. How much of your lottery winnings do you have left?
But this is the problem in the whole fucking culture, isn't it, though? Because we want, and women in particular, want instant gratification. We want the dopamine hits, and this is the whole cliche about, like, the young women like the fucking bad boys. They like the adventure. They like the fucking, know, the chav, whatever. And then they get to like 29, 30, 31, whatever. And then suddenly it's like, yeah, I'm looking for something different now. I'm not going out as much. I've moved to the country. I've moved to the country. I'm not in the city. I'm not going to the club anymore. You know, because I'm looking for something different now. And Rollo Tomassi, godfather of Manosphere, calls this the epiphany phase. When you have that epiphany and you realise, you're like, fuck, hang on a minute, I need to get serious here. I need to, you know, I need to start looking for different things. So, I mean, it would be better just to look for those things earlier on, but I don't blame anyone for not, because we're all driven by our biology, and I mean, you know, women's biology, you guys are driven by what you find hot at the time, right? But it's not necessarily the right thing.
Let's not sit here and pretend that being a stay-at-home mom is as exciting as this. There's no way being a stay-at-home mom is as exciting as this, but you better fucking believe it's more fulfilling.
Hey folks, the Ford raffle is back. We're sitting in another one of the Ford F-150 4x4 Lariats from our friends at the Southern Quality Ford Dealers. Dude, this thing's fun.
Yeah, the inside is beautiful. Got all kind of electronics here.
All-time low. It had a nice little run, 28% in the past week, 44% in the past month. It's at 19 cents, 1.5 billion market cap. They have 80% of their 8 billion or 10 billion rather in total supply. So they have a very decentralized marketplace, only 20% inflation. The volume is up significantly, 153 million to start the video. That's saying a lot. And I've been holding my Algorand. I DCA'd yesterday when it was 18 cents. I believe I added around 5,000 more coins. It's a play that I've been buying and holding for a while. I haven't bought it as of late, aside from last night, but it is a crypto, a layer one that I've been bullish on, that I've been saying is going to have a recovery. A lot of people like to hate a crypto that's beat down until they start seeing it run up a little bit. And then they're like, what's going on here? They're coming out from underneath the rock. They're like, wait a second, this is not dead? But this person said it was dead. Wait, but this person sold it. There's no way. And here it is 2x. So if you bought Algorand at 9 cents or 8 cents, you are up over a 2x right now. You'll probably never see your average again, pending any black swan event. Okay? Algorand is going to recover. I believe it's only a matter of when, not if. They did have a lot of big hits go against them, okay? The team's not perfect. I know Stacey Warden gets a lot of hate. Some say she should be replaced with